Hello Board of Directors, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Linda Nguyen, and today I would like to present briefly my key research on CleanAway recent concern regarding whether the entity disclosure on property, plant and equipment on 2016 annual report has certified the qualitative characteristic and the objective of general purpose financial reporting. Firstly, I will gonna talk about the company background. CleanAway Management Limited is one of the biggest waste management company in Australia. CleanAway has been helping Australian industry, business, community, government and household reduce, reuse and recycle safely disposal of waste for over 50 years. To serve the waste disposal function, the company operation rely mainly on PPE, especially landfill asset, struct waste treatment machinery and equipment. Disclosure on PPE of CleanAway has certified two fundamental characteristics, including relevance, faithful representation, and one of the enhancing qualitative characteristic, which is comparability. CleanAway exhibit non-landfill asset in the revalue amount rather than its cost, has enforced the predictive and confirmative value of relevance. The market value of asset allow the investor to better estimate the economic benefit of the asset before they being fully depreciated. Furthermore, different with historical costs, fair value change over time to reflect our current market condition. Therefore, it's also help to amend outdated expectation that user may make based on previous asset revaluation and economic condition. So moving on to the faithful representation, every PPE class has been depicted completely and reliably as report include every detail of asset quality and nature, factors that may influence their attributes, as well as the accounting treatment in both words and figure. For example, in case of landfill asset, the numerical depiction comprise carrying amount, conciliation process of changes during the year, accumulated depreciation under note 21. Moreover, the report also states the important fact relating to assets nature, like landfill land is not depreciated and is gonna be damned at the end of his useful life. CleanAway also avoid placing unequal weight on certain piece of information by using similar disclosure structure to own asset. Also, the exposed information has aligned with comparability to the extent that any accounting policy are consistent, apply from time to time, and disclosure outline is not very different to the structure that other entity use. This provide a better platform for the investor to detect and appreciate similarity and differences among items within and outside the corporate. Secondly, we will talk about disclosure of PPE has aligned with the objective of general purpose financial report. The disclosure on PPE of CleanAway has actually satisfied on the exam characteristic of useful information. Therefore, it's able to make impact on decision making of the investor. Disclose accounting policy, for instance, selections of depreciation are extremely useful because the investor can evaluate and compare it with other entity. Information is also written in a simplified language and everything is explained really carefully, which is aligned with the expectation that the primary audience of the report will not have professional and broad knowledge of accounting. So in conclusion, CleanAway led this financial report has satisfied on the disclosure requirement of PPE as well as qualitative characteristic and the objective of financial report to a really great extent. However, there is a few recommendations that CleanAway should take into consideration. Introduction of accounting policy, judgment, estimate and assumption should be shown together with the relevant asset notes, and only accounting policy regarding to annual report that couldn't be classified to any relevant asset should be disclosed together. Explanation on impairment and revaluation should be report once only under significant accounting policies of judgment and estimate division instead of being repeatedly reported throughout the report.